Grandpa in my pocket! This is the lighthouse in Sunny Sands. It's where Mr. Mentor the inventor lives. He just loves inventing crazy things, and we just love going to visit him in the lighthouse. Sometimes he invents things quite accidentally. Sometimes Grandpa helps with his inventions. But Sunny Sands just wouldn't be Sunny Sands without Mr. Mentor. We're always really pleased to see him. One morning, while I was helping Dad, he burst into the garden.
I've got some spectacular news.
Mr. Mentor invents words as well.
Really? What? My very good friend, Mr. Greator the Creator, has come to Sunny Sands. He's one of the most remarkable inventors in the universe.
He sounds amazing. I'd love to meet him.
Well, he's staying with me at the lighthouse, so you can come and meet him now, this very minute.
Yes, this was the day we all got to meet Mr. Greator the Creator. Mr. Greator is very big and very jolly. And he likes everything to be big. Especially his inventions. Like this. His super-sized sausage squeezer. That makes him extra jolly.
Yes!
Can I come? I'd love to meet Mr. Greator the Creator.
Grandpa, you'd never manage the lighthouse stairs. Never mind, I'm sure you'll meet him very soon.
I'm sure I will. Sooner than you expect.
I knew what Grandpa was thinking.
I'm going to meet Mr. Greator the Creator, stairs or no stairs.
Not the shrinking gap, Grandpa!
Catch me if you can!
You know what happens when Grandpa shrinks. He can do all sorts of amazing things. He can get into my toy car and make it go, or he can jump on my Sunny Sands train and chuff around the room. But today, he decided to fly in my toy plane. So Grandpa went off to the lighthouse in my plane, and we all went in campo. In fact, Grandpa was flying so fast, he got there first. Mr. Greator was upstairs singing, so he didn't see Grandpa flying in through the window or landing on the floor. Grandpa climbed up the table and hid in one of Mr. Mentor's inventions, the Marvelicious Model Maker, and just in time too.
Mr. Greator, allow me to introduce my spectacularly dear friends, Jemima and Jason Mason.
Oh, you're rather small, aren't you? I like big friends. I like everything big, especially inventions.
At that moment, I spotted Grandpa in the Marvelicious Model Maker.
I've been looking at some of your inventions, Mr. Mentor, and they are all very small. What is more, I have no idea what any of them actually do.
No, nor have I. That's what I love about them. Take this Marvelicious Model Maker, for example. It's supposed to make models out of clay, but what it actually does is makes rather spectacular soup. You see, the clay goes in here.
Mr. Greator was very interested in the Model Maker, but I was worried when he stuck his hand inside. Would he find Grandpa?
Ouch! Oh, something nipped me. What have you got in there?
Well, just modelling clay.
It was probably a bug that got into the machine. Here. I'll take a look.
And what is this ridiculous contraption?
It's my automatic aerostatic. One of my most brilioso inventions ever, if I say so myself.
Well, show me how it works. Small girl, sit there.
See, just remember.
While Mr. Mentor was trying to get his automatic aerostatic to work, I rescued Grandpa from the Marvelicious Model Maker.
There we are.
Meanwhile, poor Jemima looked like this.
Sorry.
Mr. Mentor really is the most remarkable inventor in Sunny Sands.
No, I am the most remarkable inventor in Sunny Sands because I have decided to move here.
To Sunny Sands?
Oh, not just to Sunny Sands, but to the lighthouse.
What? This lighthouse?
Of course, this lighthouse. Mr. Mentor will simply have to move out.
Move out? But I can't. This is my home.
But you can't live here because you're not a proper inventor.
He is?
Oh, very well. We shall see. I challenge you to a big inventing competition. We both have to invent something. Let me think. Yes. Something that turns small things into big things.
Small things into big things? But I've never invented anything like that before.
Oh, Miss Smiley will judge our inventions. I will see you in her cafe in an hour's time.
An hour's time?
Whoever invents the best invention wins the lighthouse. And whoever loses lives in a garden shed.
Garden shed? Oh, I'll never do it. What'll I use? I don't have anything suitable. Oh, it's absolutely impossible.
Please calm down, Mr. Mentor. And Jemima took him upstairs to calm him down. This is terrible, Grandpa.
Don't worry. I'm going to make sure Mr. Mentor wins this competition if it's the last thing I do. I've got a plan. It's a bit risky, but I think it'll work.
I don't like the sound of risky.
See that big box over there? Use that. Make it look good. Oh, and put a hole in the back. And I'll see you in the cafe in an hour's time.
Okay. And with that, he jumped off the table, got back in the plane, and flew out of the window. At the cafe, Mr. Greator had taken no time at all to invent his invention, a supersonic supersizer.
I'm impressed, Mr. Greator.
So am I. Very impressed.
Luckily, everyone was so busy being impressed that they didn't see Grandpa running in. And then we all turned up.
So this is all you could come up with? Just a cardboard box?
It's not just a cardboard box. This is Mr. Mentor's Mega Magic Magnifier. Well, everyone was asking Mr. Mentor questions about his Mega Magic Magnifier, and Mr. Greator was laughing at it. I put the box down. Grandpa wanted me to turn it round, so the hole was at the back.
Perfect.
Then he told me the rest of the plan.
This is what we're going to do.
And he ran and got into the box.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to show you my supersonic supersizer. This amazingly brilliant invention can turn small things into big things. Gather round, everyone.
So, Mr. Greator took a small Sunny Sands cupcake and put it into his supersonic supersizer. He closed the door, pulled a lever, and out came...
A big Sunny Sands cupcake!
That is wonderful. Yes. The most wonderful invention I've ever seen.
Of course.
Oh, Mr. Greator, you are the winner.
The keys to the lighthouse, please, Mr. Mentor.
I'm sure I shall be very happy in a garden shed.
Poor Mr. Mentor ran out to the cafe, and everyone followed him. Everyone, that is, except me. It's such a pity nobody got to see Mr. Mentor's Mega Magic Magnifier. It can turn small people into big people.
Impossible! No invention could ever do such a thing.
This one does. I'll show you. So, I opened up the box, and there, inside, was Grandpa.
A small person! I've never seen such a small person! Is he real?
Oh, yes, but this invention makes him big. Are you ready, Mr. Greator? It was time for Grandpa to take his cap off. Cap off.
Oh! That's astonishing!
It not only makes small things big, it makes big things small. Cap on. So, Grandpa put his shrinking cap on and got smaller and smaller. This was all too much for Mr. Greator. He ran.
What
was the matter, Mr. Greator?
I've never seen anything like it. It was amazing, incredible, a work of genius. Mr. Mentor, you are the most remarkable inventor in Sunny Sands. Nay, the universe, the lighthouse belongs to you.
What happened, Jason?
Oh, I just showed Mr. Greator Mr. Mentor's Mega Magic Magnifier. He was really impressed.
But I don't understand. It's really no more than a cardboard box.
Well, you know how it is, Mr. Mentor. Sometimes your inventions just start working all by themselves.
Yes, I suppose they do.
So off we went back home. Grandpa arrived just before us. I quickly ran in ahead of everyone else. He took off his shrinking cap and came back to his normal size.
We did it, Jason. We got rid of that dreadful Mr. Greator the Creator. And how did we do it?
With teamwork, Grandpa?
With teamwork.
Oh, Grandpa, you're awake. I'm so glad you didn't meet Mr. Greator the Creator. He was horrible.
He even tried to take over the lighthouse. But Jason saved the day.
Did he now? Well done.
I don't know why Mr. Greator liked big things. I think small things are just as good. Don't you, Jason?
Oh, absolutely. I think small things are the best.